Right now, San Diegans, especially those of you living in the East County, are bracing for dangerous fire conditions.
A red flag warning went into effect just minutes ago, but we have team coverage of the conditions beginning with 10 News reporter John Carroll live off Interstate 8 just east of Alpine with how CAL FIRE is prepared for whatever the weather might bring. John?
Preston, I'm at the big pullout just off of the eastbound 8. And unlike an hour ago when it was practically a dead calm out here, our light, which has a big umbrella on it there, is just almost blown over twice in the last few minutes. And you can take a look at here, this little bush here, starting to move. And that means, of course, our winds are picking up as that red flag warning goes into effect. But even though the temperatures are a lot cooler than summertime, CAL FIRE is just as ready for a big fire now as if it were the middle of August.
The winds will start surfacing in the mountain areas first and then slowly move out to the coastal areas.
And that's all it takes for a wildfire to get going. The winds do their work first by drying out brush. Then if a fire starts, the winds can whip it into a firestorm. That's why CAL FIRE is still at full staffing.
We still have aircraft. All our stations are staffed. We've been working with our cooperative agencies with all fire departments throughout the county.
That's good news for lifelong mountain residents like Jennifer Baker. The manager of the Descanso Junction restaurant lost her home to fire a couple of years ago. But she's seen the work of firefighters up here, so despite the worrisome winds, she feels safe.
Fire department here is great though, so it is definitely a calming impact with the firefighters being as prompt as they are and having so much experience with it.
Firefighters in San Diego County have plenty of experience with catastrophic fires. It's the reason CAL FIRE and other agencies in the county stay vigilant, especially when the winds pick up. So what will it take for CAL FIRE to bring down summer staffing levels?
Depending on the storms that come in and how much precipitation we actually receive and the amount of precipitation over a period of time.
In other words, we need a nice, slow, soaking rain that lasts for at least a day before CAL FIRE reduces staffing levels and settles in for the winter. All right, now back out here live, and over the objections of my photographer, Max, I'm going to show you this light here. You see, we have an umbrella on it, so it makes the light softer on our faces. And as you can see, it's starting to catch that wind. We got our sandbags down there to hold it in place, but they're barely holding it in place.